y'all. I haven't put anything up here yet. Anyway, welcome to Shades 2. Welcome to all my new subbies who joined the family. I appreciate you guys. Also, thank you to all my subbies that's been with me for the longest. I appreciate you guys too. Y'all don't forget to thumbs up this video if you like this content. Hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos and subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Y'all, let me go ahead and do the copyright disclaimer under section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research, and etc. Like always, that disclaimer is in my description area of this video. It will be in the comment area, and some of it is scrolling across this little screen up there, the yellow scrolling words, the box or whatever. Anyway, guys, welcome to everybody in the bushes. Welcome to everybody who watches this in the replay. And I don't know if anybody's going to come in because I know a lot of people are asleep, but we are still going to do this live because I needed to finish the one that I was doing earlier. And I told you guys I was going to give you some updates on the little boy's story, the little boy I was telling you guys about earlier. I do have some updates on him, and I do have his picture. I know his name as well. Also got the people who are accused of shooting this little boy and unaliving him. I have their names and stuff as well. So I will be showing you their pictures. Also, guys, I'm going to give you an update on Will Smith, his ex-assistant, what he said. And then I'll also will give you an update on P. Diddy and then on Jonathan Majors, I believe that's his name, the actor. And that's going to be it. We're going to try to get out of here as quick as possible because I definitely need to go to bed on time and I got to still take my shower. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Y'all get y'all something to eat, something to drink. You know, it's not too late to drink some water. You know what I'm saying? And relax in chair, sofa, bed, or whatever, and check Shades Tube out, y'all. All right, and don't forget to thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed, and hit that bell notifications if you want to be notified of any upcoming videos. All right, so let's go ahead and get this started in 1 second. Okay, hold on for 1 minute, guys. We're gonna go to get this started. All right, so let me go ahead and get this story on. Let's do this. Let's see. So we're gonna start off first with the updates on the little boy. Okay, the little 4-year-old boy that I was telling you guys about earlier. Okay, and I do have his name. I think it's hold on, let me check his name out. Okay, wait a minute, let me go and make sure I have the right thing. Anyway, let me go ahead and give you guys the update. So I do have a picture of this little boy. This is breaking news. Hey, J4. Thank you for coming in, hon. A salute to you. And hey, Carl is here. Thank you for coming in as well. And salute to you too. I know you're going to be asleep though, you and J4. But okay, but thanks for coming in. Okay, so let me show y'all this little boy, what he looks like. Because I wanted to show you guys earlier, but they did not have a picture of him. But I have one of them now. That's the little boy who was shot and unalive by those two people on Friday in the road rage incident here in Southern California. I think this happened out in Lancaster, California. So that's him. All right. I don't have a picture of the two people yet, but I'm sure they'll have their pictures posted. So let me just tell you about that story again, okay? In case you guys didn't hear it. Anyway, the family was out shopping when they were chased down by a car with suspects who have since been arrested. All right. The young child was caught in an alleged road rage incident and was fatally shot by a suspect in a car who was chasing his parents. And this is according to the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, like I was telling you guys earlier. The 4-year-old boy was in the car with his parents on Friday evening when the suspect's car cut them off and then proceeded to follow them on a highway in Lancaster, California. Okay, so anyway, during this pursuit, The boy's family slowed down their car when the suspect's car pulled up next to them and started firing shots. Sitting in the back seat, the child was shot in the upper torso and was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced unalive, according to the statement. Now, they did set up a GoFundMe page for this little boy. His name is Gore, Gor Adamyan, which is Adamyan. This is his GoFundMe. Let me type it in the chat so I can put it up here. So you can just basically go to Google and type in his name and then put GoFundMe and you'll go right to it. This is sad. Let me see. So this is Sam. Hey, Kiwi. Thank you for coming in. Y'all check out Kiwi's Hot Topics. She has a really nice page, channel, and she talks about a lot of interesting topics. She did a Christmas tree decorating, and they just be doing all types of stuff, contests, all types of stuff. So check her out, okay? And tell her that Shade Stoop sent you. All right. So anyway, this let me put his name up. So that's the little boy right there. So if you go to Google and type in Gore Adamyan GoFundMe, it should come right up. Let me see what it shows. Yeah. So they're asking, oh, why didn't I raise a lot of money already? Hold on. Since Friday. So they're asking for $80,000. Okay. But so far they have raised $48,000. You're welcome, Kiwi. They have raised $48,832,000. Okay. So that's good. So if you guys want to donate, you just go to Google, type in, you can just say Justice for Gore Adamyan GoFundMe page. Or you can probably just put the name Gore Adamyan GoFundMe page and it'll come up. But he was a cute little boy, that's sad. People were donating $1,000, 20. Let's see what else. 100, 150, 50, 200. A lot of money, 500, 100. Let's see. A lot of people have been donating 30, 100. People are still donating right now and stuff. So I think they will meet their goal and everything. But if you guys want to donate to help the family, you can, just go to that GoFundMe and you can, donate whatever you want to donate. But anyway, that story is devastating, y'all. I mean, it's really a sad incident. Like I was saying before, I don't know, road rage, especially out here in Cali, is a hot mess. And we definitely have to basically just be on alert for that and try to diffuse situations when people are just going crazy behind the wheel. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it, this car cut them off. So when the car cut them off, I wonder what happened to make this car turn back around and start chasing them. That's what I would like to know. They haven't released any more information regarding that, and then they slowed down when the car was pulling up, I guess, on the side of them. I don't know why they slowed down, you know what I'm saying? But you never know and stuff. It's crazy. And then the person took out the GUN and started shooting and everything. But that is crazy, man. But anyway, that family was out shopping, y'all. I'm assuming probably for Christmas when the shooting happened. A 29-year-old man and a 27-year-old woman were arrested in the case that the LASD has said is a MURDER, according to the department statement. They have not been named, but they have been named. I do have their names, and I'll tell you their names in a minute. Okay, and when they found these two people, they were at a hotel in Lancaster, okay? And they do have gang affiliations, y'all. They are affiliated with a gang, okay? So when people made that guess, when I was reading that earlier, they were correct. These people are affiliated with a gang. So I'm wondering if that was some type of gang initiation. This is crazy, man. And that's according to CBS News, too. Let's see what else they have found out. So they said the suspects were taken into custody without incident. That's when the mayor said that he wished they would have pulled out their, what's then, so they could have shot them down. Because what they did was just unimaginable. It was just really ruthless. You know what I'm saying? And they also said it's unclear if there were any other minors in the car. The LASD statement said no one else was injured in the incident and they are still investigating. And they also noted that if anyone has any information about this incident, they are encouraged to contact the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department Homicide Bureau at 323-890-5500. Again, that number is 323-890-5500. Okay, and let me tell y'all the name of these two people who did this. Hold on, let me get their names because I definitely got their names. So anyway, let me see. So the 29-year-old man name is Brian Burkhart, and the 27-year-old woman name is Alexandria Gentile. And they do have gang affiliations, both of them. So when people were talking about the girl probably innocent, they were wrong. I was right when I said she knows what this man was up to, and she probably, be doing the most herself. I was right. Anyway, they are both arrested on suspicion of MURDER. That is crazy. Let's see. So anyway, the family, they were driving on Sierra Highway in Lancaster at around 7:30 p.m. on Friday when they encountered the suspects in traffic. And they did this on purpose, y'all. It sounds like it. So during the incident, the suspect driver cut them off and then began following them through several surface streets. Okay, so yeah, that sounds like some type of gang initiation or something. Now the child's parents were not injured in the incident, only the little boy was. And they was able to track these two down by using license plate recognition technology. All right. That technology is intended to reduce crime by alerting law enforcement when a stolen or wanted car enters city limits, he said. And he also said, we know where they have been, we know where they are going. So when a crime is committed, we can go back in time and find out where they are. And they are affiliated with gangs. And they have been booked on MURDER charges. And they said it is currently unclear what led up to the incident or whether or not the suspects have any connections to the boy's parents prior to Friday's shooting. So they're still looking into that because we don't know exactly all of the details, what could have happened. It could be a gang initiation. It couldn't be. Maybe something happened. Like I said before, when they cut the people off, I was wondering what transpired after that. Also, what transpired before, because they were shopping. So did something happen inside of a shop or in the parking lot, or somewhere before they got up there to the street where they were cut off? Because it sounded like to me, if they cut them off, they must have been following them, or either they was coming from the other direction. But if they was coming from the other direction and they just cut them off, then I would say it's just basically maybe a gang type situation. Okay. And they just was at the wrong place at the wrong time. And then the wrong place, at the wrong time. Or something happened, at the store or on the street before they got to where they were at, and the person might have been behind them. Then he may have came around them, cut them off, and then I don't know what happened to make them turn back around and follow them. Something must have happened. So hopefully more information will come out about this, and people who witnessed this will call in and tell what they saw. Now, they said so far in 2023, y'all, at least 284 children ages 11 or younger have been unalived in shootings in the U.S., according to the Gun Violence Archive organization. And on Saturday, y'all, a 1-year-old baby was fatally shot at a home in Memphis, Tennessee. That's crazy. And they said in October, a study by researchers at Boston Children's Hospital found that children's gun-related deaths have surged over the past decade, increasing by 87%. That is real sad, y'all. That's very sad. Um, you know, I know a lot of kids, I've been reading stories about a lot of kids finding, weapons at home, and either they unalive their siblings or themselves. So as parents who have GUNs, we have to definitely make sure that those things are locked up, and safe or something, so the children can't get to them. You know what I'm saying? With no bullets in them or anything. Keep it separate from the actual GUN, because we got to stop all this all these kids getting a hold of GUNs and basically, hurting themselves or their siblings or taking it to school or whatever the case is. So that's what we need to do. And then as far as like road rage, again, like I was saying earlier, um, if you have children, especially, and they're in the car with you, you're definitely going to have to take an L. Just like these people do. Just as long as you didn't get hit or hurt or anything like that, just let them say their words, like them hold up their fingers, blow their horn or whatever, and you just got to take an L. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's better to take an L, than to be out here doing the most with these people. You can be the bigger person by taking the L, because even if you're in the car by yourself, like I was telling somebody earlier, I'm sure your life is valuable. So you have to act like it. And we have to remember this at all times. Our lives are valuable. And even if your kids are not in the car, you're trying to get home, I guess, to see your kids again. You know, you have to think about all that stuff when you reacting to these weirdos on these streets and stuff, because you never know who may walk up to your car and do just what this person did, or drive up to your car and just start shooting it up. You know what I'm saying? And if you got kids in your car, even if you don't want to be involved in that type of situation, because that couple of minutes or seconds that it took you to go do all these things, it can last you a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Because you can get hurt severely. One of your children can get hurt or unalive. You can be unalive, and that may not hurt you, but it's going to hurt your family members. So we got to learn how to take L's when certain things happen, especially when you start being older. You know what I'm saying? When you start being 30 something and things like that, you got to, because it's not even worth it in the long run. Okay, it's not even worth it. So let me see if anybody on TikTok got any updated news on that too, and see if they found any more information real quick, y'all. Let me see. Oh, let me turn this down so the music won't come on TikTok. Let's see. The holiday season is all about giving back to the damn thing down. Clearly, I must have did, because it's loud as ever. Okay, let's see. Y'all, I had some good cookies today too. My daughter made them. They were so good. They were so good, y'all. Damn, I can't believe how good they were. You know what I'm saying? Very good. Okay, let me see this. Okay, we're gonna go to see if they got any articles on this. See if they updated anything. Let's see. Is this the day? Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me check to see. 7:30 on Friday. No, I want to get an update. Hold on. Let me see if I can find an update. Okay, it is. Well, we can hear this one right here real quick, and then maybe this other one, because maybe he know a little bit more on it. Okay, so we're gonna check out two TikTok videos regarding this to see if they're saying anything different. And I'm not gonna share the screen because I never have enough time to prepare all that stuff in advance. Okay, so I'm just gonna show y'all the video. You can still see it pretty good anyway. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Yeah, it is sad, Kiwi. Definitely. Oh, y'all don't forget, don't do no more than 3 emojis. I forgot to change it. I'm going to change it probably tomorrow, so y'all can do how many you want to then. I know them cookies I had was good as ever, man. They had like what do you call those little things? M&Ms, my favorite. They had M&Ms in it and stuff. It was so good. I can't believe she cooked those cookies so good, man. I had like 2 of them too. But after this holiday season is over, I'm gonna stop eating all this little junk and stuff. And that's on everything. For real, for real. It's time to really start taking care of yourself. Because you can exercise all day long. You can drink all the water you want, take all the vitamins you want, sleep as long as you want, or whatever. But if you don't be watching your food, you can just still do a lot of damage. You know what I'm saying? So I got to start watching what I eat and watching my sugar stuff, and definitely get enough sleep, because I don't even get enough sleep. So let's go ahead, y'all, and watch this video real quick. Okay, let me see this.
Sheriff's investigators say it happened last night in Lancaster. Eyewitness News reporter Amy Powell is live with the latest tonight.
Let's see what they're saying.
Jory, a senseless road rage incident leaving a 4-year-old boy dead and his family devastated. He was shot and killed while riding with his parents. The deadly incident happened around 7:30 Friday evening in the area of Sierra Highway and East Avenue J in Lancaster. According to the LA County Sheriff's Department, a driver cut off the family's vehicle and then started following them. The suspect pursuing them through several surface streets. At some point, the father slowed down. Deputies say that's when the suspect pulled up along the passenger side of the vehicle and started shooting.
He should have slowed down.
The couple's 4-year-old son, who was in the back seat, was struck by gunfire. His parents transported him to a hospital, but he did not survive. The city of Lancaster recently installed technology that enables law enforcement to track
license plates. You should have slowed down,
We can track anybody that comes into the city. We know where they've been, where they're going. So when a crime is committed, we can go back in time and find out where they are.
That gave investigators the break they needed. In less than 24 hours, the suspect's vehicle was located in the area. A 29-year-old man and a 27-year-old woman have been arrested on suspicion of murder. The mayor heartbroken over the 4-year-old's death.
We're praying for the family. We understand that this is a really good family. You know, I've talked to members of their church. It's unimaginable that this could have been any of our families. It could have been any of us.
The investigation continues into the shooting that left an innocent child dead. Reporting live, Amy Powell, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
So basically, that one right there was just basically repeating what I said, but again, it's just really a sad situation, you know, that even happened. I just wish he wouldn't slow down. I'm still trying to figure out why did he slow down. Let's see. Yeah, but you know what, Q? I came on earlier today too, and I just came on at night because I didn't finish my live earlier. But yeah, I came on earlier. Like Wednesday when I do my live, I'm gonna come on earlier again. Sometimes through the week I'll come on earlier. And YouTube got me like somewhat shadow banned, so they don't even send out my notifications when I do them. But yeah, usually like on Mondays or Wednesdays, sometimes I usually try to come on earlier and stuff. Yeah, that baby, that's a sad situation with that little child and stuff. It really is. Let me go ahead and let's see what some of these comments say right here. Peter said, just imagine what the parents are going through right now at this moment. Annie said, I know this person. I would play with him every day. I love this boy so much. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. Somebody else said, how sad. Okay. Let me see what else I can find on there. So let's see what this dude is saying about this, because he just did a video 2 hours ago. Maybe he have some more updates. Let's see.
What's the matter? What's up? You heard?
Let's see. He look like he's been crying.
There's this story here about a 4-year-old getting killed in a road rage shooting in California. Oh my God. So some people have like pulled a car over and just opened fire on the car.
Oh, he's British.
I mean, this 4-year-old's copped it in the torso and died before getting a hospital. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, but like every time this happens, you know, I think they need to change. Like this is fucked. America has these shootings happening all the time.
Sure do.
And I think, yeah, they're not going to change. Like it's been happening for too long. They would have changed by now, right? If they were going to. There's too many people who just would rather have guns than safety because they think that they're the same thing. I mean, at least we don't live there, right? That could be our kid. Yeah. What's the matter? What's up? You ready? I mean, there's this story here about a 4-year-old getting killed in a road rage shooting in California.
That is crazy, man. Let me see what they said in this comment section. We only got like one comment, USA. But anyway, you know, things like this can happen anywhere, especially when people have any type of weapons. You know, if it's not a GUN, it's a knife. You know, they can use whatever. Over there in London, they don't have. Some people do still have them, but it's it's not legal for regular citizens to have weapons over there, GUNs over there. So, of course, their gun violence is way lower than ours. It's probably basically non existent there, but they do have some outlaws who still get them, But even though they don't really have that many GUN attacks, they do have, some knife attacks and things like that. I just think USA need to get tougher on those gun laws, and also the penalty for doing crimes like this. You know what I'm saying? They need to make things tougher. I said this before. I'm gonna say it again. When they start making things tougher, the laws tougher. If you get caught, or if you unalive a child or an elderly person or basically any person, especially children, automatic DATH sentence, point blank. It should just be like that. Okay, it just should be like that. You take a life, your life should be taken, unless it's self-defense. And they really need to start being a lot more tougher. They also need to do more testing for people to get these weapons. Maybe do um, require testing, mental evaluations, and things like that. Maybe once a year. I just think they need to do a lot of different stuff. And they definitely need to check out things with certain people when they trying to get it. Because if you have like a history of going in and out of mental institutions or getting some type of psychiatric care, there should be no way you should be able to even get a GUN. I'm just gonna be perfectly honest about that. You know what I'm saying? And they just need to be doing evaluations, or some type of evaluation yearly, just to make sure you sound, and you know gun safety, and just things like that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure people who are felons and people who don't supposed to have those don't have them. Just make it harder. Just make it harder to obtain them. Make it harder to get them. Also make it just automatic um DEATH sentence, point blank, when you take a person's life, especially a child or an elderly person, for real, any person really, but definitely children. Anything you do to a child, it should be like, if you don't get that sentence, you should be getting a maximum sentence of life in prison, point blank. Just life in prison. I guarantee you, when they make things harder, I guarantee you people will stop doing things. You know what I'm saying? And when you be in prison, listen, they don't need all these little things in prison either. I think they need to take some of that away too. You can drink water, you can drink food. I mean, you can drink, maybe a juice or whatever the case is. You can eat your regular little meals and things like this. But all this other shit they be allowed in prison, that need to be over. Yeah, let them go outside and get exercises and things like that. But having cell phones and shit, being able to buy certain things in prison, this is a no-no. Okay, and having SCX and stuff, that is a no-no. All of that mess need to be cut out, and that's on everything. And then they need to also cut out this too. You can have visitors, but not no every it should be no every, you can do it once a week, but not no every 2 days, not no every day, nothing like that. Once a week, visitors, none of those sexual visitations. When your butt get incarcerated, you lose all those privileges. Okay, that's why you don't get incarcerated. Okay, so then you can do whatever you want to. But once you get incarcerated, all of those privileges should be taken away. No meeting up with your wife or husband, having this type of stuff. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just nothing. And like I just said, when you take a life, it should be automatic sentence. Okay, unless it's self-defense, and I mean for real self-defense. You know, and it just depends. Because some people it depends on the situation, but it should either be automatic sentence or automatic life sentence, one or the other. And I mean hard time sentence if you're in their life. Okay. No, like I said, none of all these visits every day, going day or every other day. It should just be once every week. And the only reason why I say that is so you won't go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to have, you want to see your family members and things like that. Plus, you don't want to make them pay for what you did. So once a week is a good amount of time. You know what I'm saying? To spend with your loved ones or whatever the case is. Because I think people need to think about all this stuff before they start committing all these crimes and stuff, especially crimes like MURDER and, RAPE and, messing with children, things like that. just certain crimes just don't deserve, these privileges that they give these people. You know, they will give somebody who steal money a harsher time than a person who unalive a child, or rape a woman, or or a man, or a boy, or a kid. That's crazy. Everything is backwards. Okay, y'all don't forget. Yeah, yeah, that is true, Kiwi. Y'all don't forget, no all caps either. No all caps and no more than 3 emojis. I'm gonna change that tomorrow though. But no all caps or no more than 3 emojis. And that way Nightbot won't be tripping out. All right. But yeah, they need to do a lot of stuff. And I guarantee you, if they do these things, all this stuff will stop happening. If they don't do this, this is going to continue on happening. And it's just up to us to try to diffuse situations. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we have our children with us, or even if they're not, because you want to get back home to see your children. So you got to think about that. Point blank. We got to. Because time is too short, life is too short. We don't need to be letting people take our time away with, over foolishness. And that's just on everything. But anyway, if I get any more updated information, which I'm sure I will, I'm going to let you guys know about this entire thing. When they get pictures of these two people, I want to know exactly what happened. I'm going to let you guys know, because I'm going to be looking at this information a couple times throughout the day and stuff, so I can let you guys know. Even if I have to come and do a special live, I'll let you guys know, because I'm not coming on later today, Tuesday. But if something come up with this, I'll come in and let you guys know about it. Point blank. All right. Again, my condolences are expressed out to the little boy's family and his siblings, if he have any, and his little friends and things like that, and his other relatives. My prayers are with them as well. Okay. And I hope this little boy, well, I know he is resting in peace. So I know he is, and everything. So that's all I can say about that. That's a sad situation, though. It really is. Whew. Anyway, let's go on to the next story. I'm going to tell you about the Creed actor Jonathan Majors, who was convicted of assaulting his former girlfriend. All right. I'm going to show you what this dude looked like so you can know who I'm talking about. Let me let this load up. Okay, this is according to Fox News. Let me see if they got a picture. This is him right here. He was arrested in March as well, okay? So this is him right here, y'all. Let me show y'all real quick. All right. So anyway, let me go and give you the information on this. Okay, let's see. Okay, so a jury convicted Jonathan Majors of assaulting his former girlfriend. The Marvel and Creed 3 actor, who is 34, was found guilty of assault and harassment. He was also acquitted of a different assault charge and of aggravated harassment. The charges stem from a dispute between Majors and his girlfriend, Grace Jabari, that began in the back seat of a chauffeured car and spilled into the streets of Manhattan one night last March. Jabari testified about the substantial pain she suffered after he allegedly assaulted her in the back seat of a cab this spring. Wow. The New York District Attorney charged Jonathan Majors with multiple counts of assault and harassment following his arrest in the alleged domestic dispute. In documents obtained by Fox News, Majors was charged with 2 counts of assault in the third degree, aggravated harassment in the second degree, attempted assault in the third degree, and harassment in the second degree. Anyway, police responded to a 911 call in the Chelsea neighborhood of Manhattan, and upon preliminary investigation, determined Majors assaulted a 30-year-old woman. And throughout his trial, he maintained that he was the victim of their confrontation. So, they probably was fighting or whatever the case is. She probably was hitting. She might have been hitting him as well. But one thing men have to realize and understand is that if you're with a woman that is abusive, the best thing for you to do is just terminate that relationship. All right? Because for me, under no circumstances, I'm gonna just say it right here again, a man should be hitting a woman unless it's just straight up self-defense, like she's trying to unalive you, or she's trying to do something to your kids. You know what I'm saying? Those are the only two that I would say. You know, a lot of dudes always got these excuses about this woman hitting them and things like that. And my question to that is, why did you allow it by staying with the person? It's way easier for a man to get up and leave versus a woman getting up to leave. I mean, they do it all the time. Even if you're not abusive toward some of these men, they get up and leave. So they should keep that same energy. Because the thing about it, if a woman is being abusive to you or provoking you to hit her, how do you think that's love? I say this all the time to women who be in an abusive relationship. How do you think that's love? She does not love you if she's putting you in situations where you have to hit her or she's fighting you. Why even be in a relationship like that? You could be so much happier if you leave that relationship. Now, Jonathan's claims that he was the victim. He could be a victim as well, but if she has scars on her when the police came or whatever the case is, or just look like she been assaulted, then that's what you're going to get charged with. We know that men are physically more stronger and everything else. So why would you put yourself in that situation? You know, you can easily move her out the way too and leave. You know, take that same energy you use when you hit back. Take that same energy and move her butt out the way. You know, I mean, for me, I'm gonna say it again, just no excuse unless it's self-defense. So, I mean, I can't say, exactly what happened, but I do know it probably wasn't the first time. Even if it was, I'm pretty sure both of them gave out some type of red flags to indicate that one of them can become, um, violent toward the other. So we have to look at all that type of stuff. Eric said, that is sad. His career in acting is pretty much done. I guess that video didn't matter. Everyone knows what happened, but we don't get second chances. Before he was even convicted, movies, production was walking away. I don't think Megan Good will stay with him because she would be worried about her career. Very sad day for him. So Megan Good is dating him. Yeah, he does have a lot of charges, Kiwi. So Megan Good dates this dude, huh? Let's see what else they said. Um, did you say something saying you have absolutely no idea his career is over? Megan knew about his charges. She makes her own money. I haven't canceled him, and a lot of others have not. Men get assaulted as well. It's best to walk away from a dingbat woman. That's exactly what I just said. There are out there. I guess they mean they are out there. This woman is still claiming he's her boyfriend after all this, and he's clearly with Megan. Nutcase. Some of us already know how this trial was going to end up. The thing about it is, like I just said, she gave, regardless of who fault it is or whatever the case is or what happened to make him fight her, if anything happened to make him that made him fight her, there were red flags. Okay, everybody gives them off. We just don't see them. And when you see these red flags, it's time for you to bounce. If you can't talk to your partner and explain to them, that you feel uncomfortable with them acting a certain way, and then y'all can't correct that, you know what I'm saying? What's the point? What is the point? Because that's not happiness. He's a man anyway, and I still say this, and I'm gonna say it again. It's easier for men to walk away from stuff like this than it is for women, because a lot of time women be scared of these men. Okay, that's the first thing. Then sometimes these men be the financial breadwinner. They may make more, and so the women depend on them, and they be thinking that if they leave or whatever the case is, the dude is going to stop taking care of them or whatever the case is. Okay, and then some people stay because of the kids, which I don't understand why. Because how can kids be happy if they see their parents or, your mom, boyfriend, or the girlfriend fighting your parent? How's that happiness for a child? So for me, It would just be simple, more simple, just to basically just terminate everything, especially him being a man. There's no way I'm gonna risk my career over some d-bag ass woman. You know what I'm saying? That is crazy. Okay, so Cud said he allowed this woman to F up his career at the height of his career. Sad set of circumstances. And what's sadder is that it will take him years to bounce back. Reminds me of Columbus Short. Well, we all know that. Listen, yeah, one thing I'm tired of people doing is making it seem like every woman is lying on a man when she says that he is abusing her. Just like we don't know if she is telling the truth, we don't know that she isn't telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? She could be telling the truth. You see what I'm saying? So we don't know because we're not there. The thing about it, domestic violence, regardless of who does it, is not good to do. Okay. Nobody is anybody's mom or dad. So why do you feel like you have to put your hand on anybody? Keep your damn hands to yourself. Okay. And that's just on everything. And if his career is going to be messed up, or if it is messed up, he brought this on himself by allowing himself to be still, at that time, you know, involved with this lady. If she was so much crazy and all this other stuff, you know, he got red flags just like she did. They're not little kids. Okay, so here we go with some racist stuff. So this chick right here said that you shouldn't have messed with that white girl verdict. The thing about it is that somebody said, "What's with that spelling?" That's Ebonic spelling or whatever. But anyway, the thing about it is, I don't think it matters if the girl was white or black, especially with the Me Too movement. Okay, they know good and well if they don't do something about certain people, especially an actor, they know if the Me Too movement finds out, or any other feminist movement, or any other women movement, a lot of people can get messed up. So they're going to do what they need to do. So I don't think it would matter if the girl was white or black, because I think that he still would get the same charges. Okay, so Russell said, "Who hit first? Who hurt? Who was hurt the worst? It doesn't matter. They've got you now. Don't ever put yourself in a position where you have to depend on them folks, her ancestors." Okay, Jonathan expecting them to treat him fairly, really, for reals though. The thing about it, y'all, listen, stop using the same stuff all the time. Stop doing shit. Okay, I don't understand why y'all use the same damn excuse, but y'all keep on doing crimes. If you know that the man is going to practice more racism against you and going to keep you pulled back, why put yourself in positions where it can be really practiced on you? That's stupid. Y'all don't be thinking. So Kiwi said, "I fights back. Everybody going to stay in place, leave to stay, save the drum." I know that's right. I know that's right. That's me too, girl. I agree with you 100%. Okay, so Jean, here we go with another comment. "You are so right. When are people going to wake up and understand these people truly hate us, and they are not going to stop with just him? They are going to try their best to get the rest of them." Okay, they're doing too much. Um, the thing about it is, like I just said, if you don't want to be involved in certain situations, you got to pull yourself out of those situations before they even happen. Okay. I don't know why some people, when they be doing crimes and stuff, it's always an excuse. They don't never, some people just don't never take accountability for anything. If your ass is out here scamming and doing shit that you shouldn't do, and then you get caught, it's nobody's fault except yours. Point blank. You shouldn't have been out here scamming and shit. Point blank. Okay? And then you talk about how white people do black people, but you get your dumb ass in a situation for the ones that do this, the white people who do practice racism and don't like black people. You put your dumb self right in that position so they can further practice it by keeping you down, 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 even when you get out of prison or either jail. So that's stupid on your part. That's stupidity. The only time I can see for a person going to jail is if they are defending their family or themselves, or They just don't have no other route to take, and they in the store stealing food. Those are really the only reasons why I can see you going. Point blank. You're right, they sure can. But the thing about it, if the woman has marks on her, okay, like this woman probably did, then there you go. That's why I say you can't be in these situations when you know these dingbat women are crazy. Why even keep yourself in this situation? Police do not arrest you when they come out for domestic violence unless somebody is really traumatized. Like, they just really doing a lot. And it just looks like, to them that, he's been doing something to her or she's been doing something to him. Or if you have marks on yourself. My son is a police officer. Well, he was a police officer. He's still in law enforcement, but now he's a special type of detective for the state. He's already trying to, he said he wanted to try to be an FBI, or I think that's what he said. So he be telling me, why the police will arrest you if you call them out on a domestic violence. If you, I can just give y'all a situation. Now, my whole daughter, who was very, very successful, was involved in a situation with her husband, and they had got into a little verbal altercation, which turned to physical. And she said call the police. She called the police herself, I believe, and the police came out. He didn't get arrested. She did. Okay. Because again, let me say the reason why is again, if the police come and it looks like you've been hitting on your spouse to the police, or if he has scars on him, they don't care about you being a woman. They will arrest you too. Just like if they come out and the woman has marks on her, or if the woman is crying hysterically and doing the most, then the man may get arrested. But a lot of times they look for marks and stuff on you, or if you're bleeding, or if you just if it just looks like he's in there doing stuff to you and stuff. Because I have seen incidents where the man was beating a woman, and when the police come out, she said no, he wasn't beating me, and she doesn't have any marks on her or anything, and she don't even be crying, but she looked like she was probably upset, and nobody gets arrested. They just tell the man to leave. Okay, so it just all depends, and I just say, like I always say, if you are with someone that is a dingbat, that's I'm talking about the women now, and she's hitting you, she's doing the most, or she's provoking you to the point that you want to hit her. I don't understand why you guys stay in these relationships. Just like I don't understand why some of these women do. But I do know that some women stay in their relationships because some of these women be scared because a lot of these men be threatening. You know what I'm saying? And then also a lot of times the man is the breadwinner. He makes the most money, and if she leaves, she feels like she won't be able to take care of herself or her family. And so sometimes these women will stay there and put up with the abuse. And it's statistics state that more women get abused by men, period. So anytime you have these type of situations, you always have people in the comment section talking about what about me? And we're not talking about what about me, and we're talking about this situation that happened here. Now, again, he did say that he was a victim as well. He probably is a victim as well. But if the police come out there and they see you are the one that did everything. You are the one that's going to go to jail, point blank. That's why you can't be with these weirdos. That's what you said. I have knocked my dude all upside the head and they still took him. I made a promise not to show out like that ever again because jail is dangerous. The thing about it, Kiwi, okay, so that's why I say these men need to get some sense, okay? Because if you're knocking your dude all upside the head and the police came out, your dude should have told the police, okay? Because one thing that I know, some women, once you get their little asses locked up one time, they may not come back and start hitting you ever again. They may just immediately just change because jail ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. I have a family member. I had to tell her man that if she hits him again, just have her arrested. He did exactly what I said. Guess what? She don't hit him anymore. So he didn't want to call the police either. But I'm like, okay, so what you gonna wait for? For something major to happen? So one of y'all get terminated? Then you're gonna call the police, right? Or if a neighbor hear you, they're gonna call the police, right? So if you don't want to call the police, you can just easily just separate and you don't have to worry about it. But if you're going to stay there, okay, then you need to do something about it. Okay, you need to stop this person from doing this, go to counseling, act like grown-ups, and work on your relationship. If that stuff don't work, or if nobody wants to do this, then y'all don't need to be together. That is not happiness. Who the heck want to be involved in a relationship, relationship where you are worried that this person is going to hit you, whether it's the man or the woman? That's crazy to me. You know, like I told y'all before, when I was in a relationship like this, y'all, I was only like 17 years old. I was a kid. Okay, I was a kid, 17, 18. I wasn't no 20-some-year-old woman or 30 or 40 or 50-year-old woman taking no shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Please. And I never hit him first, but if he hit me, I damn sure hit him back, and not with my hand. That's on everything. All right. It was a past relationship, but my point is that they still took him beat up and all. And what year was this, Kiwi? And they should have took you though, honestly. So you know, it just depends on what state you're in too. You know, because like I know out here in Cali, they'll take a woman quickly. And I also know in Texas, at least in that damn Fort Worth, they would certainly take your ass to quick too. You know what I'm saying? I know women who got arrested fighting their men, okay? Period. Now I'm not gonna lie, with being my ex used to get into it back in Cleveland, neither one of us got arrested, okay? The police basically just came out there and talked to us the 50,000 times we got into altercations. I never had any marks on me. He didn't either, though. But they knew we was fighting. All right. And neither one of us got arrested. And I remember the time when he took that brick and threw it in my back window, and I tried to run him over. And I don't even know if we called the police that day. I don't even remember. I just know neither one of us ever got arrested. And back in ATL, when I went through one of my episodes, with this ex-boyfriend I had in ATL, because he had called himself cheating. That's the one I told you guys about. You didn't hear the story where I told y'all he thought he was slick with his fine ass. He thought he was slick, right? He gonna pretend like he over his damn uncle's house, right? So what he did is he parked this car at his uncle's house, right? And he went in his uncle's house and he stayed there because he knew that my ass is slick. You know I'll be watching stuff, right? But he didn't realize this. I'm slick as hell, but I'm even slicker than what he know. And so my ass stayed out there for more than the time that he thought. I stayed out there for like 2 or 3 hours just to see if he was going to stay there. And what he did, he walked out of the house and he walked down to the next apartment building, and that's where he was meeting up with this chick with her ugly ass that he was over there cheating with. So I don't remember exactly what I did. I don't know if I went back home, came back. I don't remember, but all I know is I came back. Okay, but when I came back, I'm gonna just be perfectly honest. I didn't come back just without anything. I came back, but I didn't use up my GUN. I actually had a hammer in my car, and I blew the horn because, of course, I had a key to his car as well. So I blew the horn for him to come out. And I think the girl came to the door. No, he came to the door and was like, he was shocked because he thought he was out slicking me and stuff. And I told him he got 2 minutes. I don't remember, a couple of minutes to get his stinking ass, his yellow ass, that's what I used to call him, out here if I F him up. And so he was like, you crazy girl, you crazy girl. So the bitch come to the door. I told her to take her stupid ass back in there if I fuck her up. That's exactly what she did. She went back inside. And so so it took him, he came outside fast, but he didn't come out fast enough because I gave him a time limit. I took that hammer and I bust out every single one of his car windows, every single one, from the front to the side to the back. You know that song by Jasmine Sullivan? Well, I did exactly what that song said, but I did every window and dared him to do anything about it. You said that was in 2020, okay? And dared him to do anything about it, but he didn't fight women, and I commend him for that because he never put his hands on me and stuff. But what he did do, he said he's calling the police, but my ass was not stupid because I knew he was going to call that police. And if the police would have came, I would have got arrested. So what I did, I left. I'm not gonna lie. But when I went home to our place, I threw all his clothes out and I threw them in the trash can in the dumpster. And so I think he called the police at the place, right? But he didn't tell the police I busted his window out then. I don't think so. But he did tell the police that I threw his clothes in the dumpster. So the police was like, go out there and I don't know if they told me to go get, but I know I didn't go get them. But anyway, the police told me I couldn't put him out of the house, okay, because it was our place together. So I couldn't do that. And so, and he just told us, because T was not going to, you know, fight me or anything, and I wasn't going to put my hands on him physically or anything. But they just told us to calm down and him to take a break, and he left for a couple of days, I believe. I can't remember, for a couple of days and stuff. And then eventually, when I stopped being mad, we talked and everything. And I don't remember if we got back together or not because I was pissed at him. I don't play that cheating. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I don't play that cheating and stuff because he could have gave me a disease or anything. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was so mad at him, even though I still shouldn't have went over there and bust all his windows out his car or anything. Because it's plainly crazy. And I obviously was threatening him too. But I shouldn't have did all of that stuff. But he handled that like a man. He really did. He was like, even though he did something to make me go off, you still don't be, taking no hammer and busting somebody's window out, threatening and things like that. But I didn't get my GUN, so that's a good thing. I didn't do that, but yeah, I sure was. Yeah, I took that damn hammer. Boy, I was so mad at him. He pissed me off. He really did. And I think we did get back together, but I just couldn't keep it back together because I can't deal with a dude that cheats. I just can't. Because all I'm thinking about is what you did to the chick. And then he wanted to get married. He wanted to have a child. I'm so glad I said no to all of this. This is why I take my time with dudes. If I would have been stupid and I would have did everything he asked me to do and found out that dude was cheating on me, I'm telling you, I probably would be incarcerated. I would be out right now, but it would have been MURDER. I'm going to be perfectly honest about it because he would have made me really mad then. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I cannot stand a cheat ass dude because I'm like, you can just break up. You can let me know you want to cheat and we can just break up. I may be still mad, but what can I do? But don't do that because you put me in the risk of getting AIDS or HIV or herpes or all these type of diseases that you can't get rid of. And I don't think I'm going to take that to, highly if you did that. I'm definitely going to prison. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't stay with him because all I could think about is him hooking up with this chick and no telling what he was doing. He was trying to tell me what he didn't do. I don't believe him. And then, after we broke up, years later, I saw him and he was like, we should have got married and had a child. I was like, boy, no. Because you know what he was doing still? He was still cheating. He was with a whole nother girl trying to hook up with me and I wouldn't do it. So he was still a cheater. He probably is a cheater right now. I mean, he tried his best to get me. I remember, yeah. I remember when I first met him, I had just moved to ATL. And it was some months after I got there. And he was trying his best to talk to me, telling people to let me know and everything. And I finally gave him a chance and stuff. But I should have known this dude was a hot ass mess because he looked too damn good. You know what I'm saying? I should have known, but I thought, he was good because, he seemed to be nice and then he had a good career. Didn't have no children. I liked that. He was 2 years older than me. And then at that time, I used to like lighter skin tone dudes. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it real with you. And he was light skinned like I wanted him to be, medium weight and all that other stuff that I was looking for, and I just thought he was a good little catch, Then he was promising me that he would never cheat. And he used to be very jealous too, because I remember when I used to go to work out at the gym and I would have on my little shorts, he would get mad and stuff. I should have known then he was like that. And he would be talking about dudes at the gym trying to talk to me and stuff. And then like sometimes I would put on those little biker shorts and I would walk outside with them on because I knew when I walked outside with them on that dudes would be blowing and stuff and he would get mad. Yeah, and I used to play, tricks like that on him all the time and stuff. I would put them little biker shorts on, which I wore those at the gym anyway. And I would wear them and dudes would be out there blowing the shit and he would be pissed and stuff. But I'm not gonna lie, when I first met him, I almost called his name out, but you guys wouldn't know who I'm talking about, even if I did. But when I first had met him, he used to do everything for me. I'm not gonna lie. And I was kind of like, I won't say I was real mean, but I was kind of like strict mean. because a lot of stuff I don't like. And I think he did smoke weed. I never smoked weed. I never drank or anything, and he did drink a little bit, but he never he never abused alcohol or anything, or even weed and stuff. So it was okay, but that he was doing that. I didn't care. But I know he never even, I don't even think he ever told me to try weed. I can't remember and stuff. But he did a couple of things that I was very displeased about. So that's why I said no to marrying him. Um, or definitely no to having a baby. That was out. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna do that. We definitely have to get married first, and make sure we compatible before we got married. Then get married, then have a child. And I'm just glad I said no to everything, because he would have made me hurt him for real, for real. And because back then I did not play for real. Yeah, them cheaters will have you in the hospital with all types of diseases, and that's on everything. Shit, I don't know. Honestly, I'm gonna do a whole live about that. I don't understand how women and men can deal with people that cheat on them. Are y'all desperate? And don't tell me that all men cheat, because all men don't. My soon to be ex-husband has never cheated, and I have never cheated on him ever. He's a whole truck driver, and lot lizards be all around. He even tell me stories about women trying to talk to him and stuff, just like I would tell him stories about men trying to talk to me. And neither one of us got jealous. We would go out to the mall, y'all, and he would be like joking with me, telling me they're gonna do you like right there, because he knew what type of dudes I like and stuff. And then I would do the same thing to him, because I knew he liked women with big behinds and stuff. So I would make jokes and stuff, and we would be in the mall laughing and shit. Just all types of silly shit. He never got jealous. Even when dudes would come up and try to talk to me, and I would tell him, he never was insecure. He never got jealous about that. You know what I'm saying? And I was kind of naive, because dudes would be trying to talk to me, and my crazy butt wouldn't even notice it. I would be thinking they just trying to be friends. I had this whole dude wanted to work out with me at the park, wanted to walk with me. And I was like, okay. And I told David, and he was like, ain't no dude trying to walk with you in no park just to be exercising. And I was like, yes, he is. You don't know what you're talking about. And so I think I went to the park again. The dude walked with me, because David is like this. Okay, go ahead and do how you want to do, and you'll see. And so, I was like, he's just trying to be friends, or whatever the case is. So I think the dude tried to talk to me, and I told him that I was married. And so after that, I didn't go back to the park anymore and stuff. And I told David he was right, and I apologized and stuff like that. But I was so naive about these dudes. I still am somewhat, because I want to be paying attention to these dudes when they be trying to talk to me and stuff. But had all types of little weird situations. I had this dude, another truck driver. I'm up here thinking, we at the skating ring. I'm up here thinking he just want his child to play with my child, to skate with my child. So I'm like, okay, yeah, they can skate together. And, I'm going to talk to you, because we got our kids here at the skating ring. We're just talking like parents do. So after the skating thing, he was like, y'all want to go to the movies? We can take the kids to the movies. I was like, okay, cool. And so we went to the movies down the street in Fayetteville. And I think the kids went inside of the movie, if I can remember that correctly. And I think he bought us shakes and stuff, and the kids took the shakes to the movies, and then him and I think we all watched the movie actually. And when the movie was over, I believe he was like, I'll be back in town next week. Can we all hook up again and go to the skating rink? And I said, sure. But then when he started asking for like a date, I told him no. One thing, I was pregnant with my child. He didn't know it because I wasn't showing. Secondly, the first thing is that I was married. Then I was pregnant too. And it just was inappropriate once I figured out that he was trying to talk to me. But it took all of that time for me to realize that this dude was really trying to talk to me the entire time. I'm thinking he just wanted to be friends, because our daughters were the same age and stuff. And, they were skating together and stuff. And I can't even remember what this guy looked like, but I know he was nice looking and everything. But I just looked at him, like I just said, as, his daughter skating with my daughter, so we can all be like friends at the skating ring and leave it at that, And then I told David, he was laughing and shit. He was like, I told you before that when dudes be out here trying to talk to you, the majority of the time it's just only one thing on their mind. He always say that. He still says that to this day. You know what I'm saying? That's why he don't allow his daughters to wear short shorts and stuff like that. Yeah, because he be saying there's only one thing on men's mind and stuff. He even tell me stuff now, because like we were separated and so get ready to be divorced. And when I meet dudes, if I meet a dude, like, one in particular that I met, he was telling me all about him. And of course, I didn't believe him once again. and then I had to see for myself. I don't know why we women don't believe shit. When dudes tell you stuff about other dudes, I want y'all to start believing some of this. I'm not talking about like dudes who like you. I'm just like if you have a friend that's a dude and he's telling you and he's a straight up friend and he don't like you or anything like that, or if he's down to earth like David is, and he tell you that a certain person is like this, you need to believe it because they be knowing what they talking about. They really do. But yeah, the only time I can remember like really being violent on my own is with the dude in ATL. I'm gonna call him T. All right, that's the only person. But I'm not gonna say he deserved that, but he deserved my anger, okay, because of what he did cheat. I can't stand a cheating ass dude, a cheating dude, a pathetic lying dude, and a abuser. Okay, I can't stand those type, and one that's controlling. Those are four type of characteristics that I just do not like in a dude. Controlling, because controlling dudes are a hot ass mess too. They just be doing too much. I wish I could tell y'all some stuff, but I can't, so y'all can laugh, because but I wish I could. If certain people didn't have my YouTube page and all that, I would have y'all laughing. I'll be having y'all ass laughing for real and stuff. But this last year though has been a hot ass trip mess. You know what I'm saying? Some people know they be tripping out, y'all. I'm just gonna leave it at that, man. Oh my God. Some dudes, I will say this. Have you guys ever met a woman or a man who swears that you take everybody else side when you're trying to tell them what is right or that they are wrong about something? But they claim that you are taking everybody else side and you value other people over them. So these are the things I'll be accused of now. Okay, so yeah, like I said, it's hard. It's hard out here, y'all. I don't know how y'all been doing it being single out here. It's hard out here, man. I'm like, damn, should I just stay married? Because I don't know. These men be on a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Mm-mm-mm. But anyway, getting back to Mr. Majors, I don't know exactly if she did provoke him or whatever the case is. But the thing, like I just said, if you're with a abusive woman, okay, especially being a man, listen, you gotta let all your feelings go. Okay, point blank. If this person cannot stop provoking you or putting her hands on you, putting you in situations where you can get in trouble, you need to let her go. Point blank. Because this is not even worth it. Somebody said, man, just pump and dump these chicks. Color doesn't even matter. People making it sound like white girls are the only females running this play. They all do. And you know what some do? I agree with him. All types of women run plays. All types of women cheat. All types of women can be abusive, can be provoking, can be doing the most. All right. I mean, like I said, that's why people got to get to know each other. Stop jumping into bed and jumping into relationship. Take your time. If people are violent, whether they are a man or a woman, you don't even need to stay with them. If they are abusive in any kind of way, like physically abusive or what do you call it, verbally abusive, even mentally abusive, sexually abusive, you just don't need to be with these type of people. You know what I'm saying? It's just not happiness. I don't know why people entertain people like this for so long. You know, I just don't know. So it's just crazy, man. Melanie said while he didn't assault her, the video was made public but still convicted. You thinking what I'm thinking? I didn't see that video. Did any one of you guys see that video? Because let's see. I want to look at that video. Where's that video at? Because a lot of people keep on saying this is nonsense. This man did not assault anyone. Women will always try to ruin good men. The system will back them. And when men no longer want to date these women, they cry, where are all the good men? Oh, please. Okay. It is nonsense for some people, but like I said before, I'm pretty sure she gave off some red flags. He can only blame himself for keeping on being involved in this with this chick. All right. Because damn, I know good and well she didn't just start acting crazy all of a sudden. All right. Just like when men do this, they don't just start acting crazy all of a sudden. They give off flags. I'll be having so many warning flags for certain person. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure you guys get warning flags yourself. You just got to look at these flags and see if it's crucial. You know, if these flags, if a person you are dating or you may even be in love with, if they have these red flags and if you talk to them and you guys cannot solve the problem, then you just need to eliminate the problem, point blank. All right. Okay, this other person said now you can put this behind you and move forward. And then another person said he needs to file for an appeal, video evidence already in the record. Okay, another commenter said next time stay in your own shit, be understood. All right. Okay, let me read this one. Rashad said, this is a public service announcement. This goes for all men's that has some type of employment that provides your lifestyle, a place to stay, a car to drive, and all the other things that comes with it. So when you take on a female as your counterpart, you better make sure you never put your hands on her. Let her assault you. The rules are a little different, but if you have proof of bruises, she will be charged as well. So using common sense, we are physically stronger than the females. I never struck a woman in my life on some type of disagreement because I have too much to lose. That's what I was taught. It's not worth it. Men, leave low level thinking women alone. If you are not a low level thinking man, it never worked. It's just a fact. Sex never measure up to high level intelligence. Okay, once the thrill is gone, that's it. BB King said it best. I heard that. I agree with most of this that he said. Point blank. All right, I said the same thing, just in different type of words. Okay, when you're with these women that are hot ass mess, why even stay with them? If they are provoking you to hit them, if they are hitting you, if they are playing mind games with physical abuse or whatever the case is, why are you still with them? Is something wrong with you? All right. Why would you risk your career, your livelihood on some weird ass chick? Just like the same thing goes for women who deal with men that are like this. There are red flags out there. We have to take heed to these red flags and do what we need to do. If you are in a relationship with a person and y'all are so-called in love, you can talk to the person. Y'all can talk and try to go to, one of those classes that they offer if you're abusing each other or whatever the case is. You can do that if it works for you. Okay. But if it doesn't work for you, or if nobody wants to go, what's the point of being together? This is not love. Hitting people, fighting people, cheating on people, being physically abusive to people. This is not a form of love. I don't care what y'all think. It's not a form of love, y'all. Point blank. It's just not. And there's so many people out here that don't do weird stuff like that can really make you happy. I don't understand why people stay in these type of relationships. I don't give a damn how many kids people got together. Hey, the real DJ Fruit Loops, how you doing? And are you ready? What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank y'all for coming in. But like I said before, I don't know what these people problem will be. Okay, and I'm saying this because I told y'all when I was 16 and stuff. I mean, he was perfect at first, and then he started physically fighting me. And just because I fought him back, it doesn't mean, that you should be in this type of relationship. I was young though. You guys are older, so you should know better. You're not a kid. I was a kid. These are grown women and men. If you're with a person, whether it's the woman or man, that's being violent to you, that's being abusive physically, mentally, verbally, why are you guys still with these people? Okay, especially if you try to work it out and get help and it still don't help. When it comes to that physical violence, though, I'm gonna tell you straight up, for me, I don't give a shit about getting no help. We just gonna just separate. Okay, point blank. Because I know for a fact that it's hard, um, dealing with people that does this. Okay, a lot of times they don't even go to the classes. Even if they do, they still end up doing the same thing over again. It's like some cheaters. Once some people cheat, they continue on cheating. All right. So that's why I can never be with a cheater either. I just can't, because all I'm thinking about is him cheating. You know what I'm saying? It's just I could never have sex with him because all I'm thinking about is him cheating, and certainly ain't gonna be kissing on him because all I'm thinking about is what he was kissing on and what he was doing with his lips. Okay, so no way. I'm not trying to catch no herpes in my mouth, on my face, on my body, or anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't have to worry about that with my soon-to-be ex, I'm damn sure will not be worried about it with some dude that I just met that I have not known for 20 some years and then didn't do a damn thing for me. Okay, so no. So with this dude, I don't know exactly, I didn't see the video. I wish I could pull it up. But for me, a video only tells part of the story anyway. All right. It's probably more to this entire situation. They both probably be abusive to each other. So with that being said, they should have just never been together anymore, period. We put ourselves in certain situations. Men, it's easier for men to leave. I don't care what y'all men say, it's easier. Okay, because when they be in abusive relationships, they be scared. Okay, they be scared to leave. I helped a woman leave her husband. When men be in relationship with women that fight, they don't be scared like that unless you're a poo butt. You don't be scared. But some women be terrified of these fucking crazy men. All right? Every woman is not brave. So it's not the same. Hey, Nate the Great Podcast. Y'all be up late. It's like every bit 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 38 a.m. on the East Coast. Y'all be up late as heck. Man. See, I don't go to bed until I go to bed like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. At times I go to sleep, but I don't get back up until like 10 or 11. You know what I'm saying? Especially since I don't have to do no schoolwork for my son. I'll sleep till about 11 a.m. Y'all but be up all night long. But it's nice talking on this computer at nighttime though. Because it's like, oh, you off? Okay. Okay, so you up chilling, huh? Nate, do you fight women? I'm so crazy. Do you hit women? Just tell the truth. How many men in this chat fight women? Let's keep it real. Or ever hit a woman? Oh, you usually be at work. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because when you be doing your podcast, you be at work. Do you do security? But yeah, so like I just said, you just got to get away from these type of people. And a lot of people said they seen that video too, and they said she did not hit him in that video, but I'm more concerned about what was he doing outside of the video. Yeah, I figured you was. I used to do security when I lived in Cleveland. I know this is every time I say this to people, they always laugh. I sure did. I sure did. I used to be also in ATL. I did security. In ATL, I used to work for the telephone company at one time, but I had to stop doing that because it was interfering with me taking care of my kids. Because daycare was too much. So that's when I started teaching and stuff. I started out at a daycare center, then I moved on up to doing a pre-K program, all of that type of stuff, and then kindergarten and first grade and stuff. But I used to do security on the side, like for a second job, because I used to work 2 jobs. Never told y'all that. And but when I was security, I used to get away with so much, y'all. You just don't know. I used to go work out. I used to leave work and go work out at Sports Life for a whole hour and still get paid. My boss used to let me do this. He also let me use the truck when my car went in the shop. I used the truck for like a whole 2-3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Coming to work, just doing my errands or whatever else I had to do. What else? You know what? My boss also gave me an 18 karat gold bracelet. What happened is that he had gave it to his girlfriend, right? Or he was going to give it to his girlfriend, but I think they broke up, and he gave it to me. Yeah, and he ended up having a stroke too right before I left from the job and stuff. I hope he's good though, And everything. This is way back in the 90s, like in the late 90s, right before I got married and stuff. Before I actually met David and stuff. But yeah, I used to do security. And when I did it in Cleveland, I remember one time they had me being security at McDonald's of all the places. But nobody never messed with me. They used to be like, arrest me, because they used to always think I was a police officer. They used to be like, the men would be like, arrest me, officer. And then sometimes I would get like free food and stuff. It was kind of fun for me. And when I met David, I was still doing security, and they had me go to because like when me and him got together and stuff, and I had to transfer my security job to over there where he lived at, and they was trying to put me in like a factory type place, right? And there was a lot of men there, so David was like, "It don't look safe." And you know how men be trying to talk to you and talk to women and stuff. It's just not a safe situation. So that's when I left security and haven't done it since. But I had fun doing it though, I'm not gonna lie and stuff. Never really had no type of altercations or anything. And sometimes I used to be scared though, because I would have to patrol these buildings and stuff. And like I never seen no ghost or anything, no weird shit, but it's just sometimes it was just like scary and stuff. But when I was security at Shadowwood Office Complex out in Marietta, Georgia, that's when they had that tornado there, that made a tornado. Y'all, I used to be doing the most in there. Be leaving, I'd be at my desk. I barely even patrolled the building. Barely patrolled the building. And I never got in trouble, y'all. I never did. I never got caught. You do double shifts? Oh, yeah, I did a couple of those. Not too much because I had kids. Yeah, 12 to 14 hours. Yeah, I used to work, sometimes I used to work from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then most of the time, I think I used to do it from, I did overnight a couple times. I don't like the overnight. Um, I think most of the time I did like from 1 to 9, or because I never like going early in the morning. So it was like 1 to 9. I think I did do some early morning ones though, because I remember patrolling like the parking lot of a church, and I used to take my kids with me then. Sure did. My two oldest, I sure did, and I would tell them to lay down right and put the cover on them right so nobody could see them like they laying down sleeping and stuff. I sure did while I was in the car. I sure did, man. You had to do what you had to do. I was not like some of these stupid ass women out here today. Man, I used to make it work because daycare was so much. So yeah, I used to take my kids. Even when I used to work at the damn telephone company, AT&T, I worked the night shift. I used to bring my kids to work with me. I sure did. And have them right in my office and bring their little work with me and everything. Even when I went to college, I brought my daughter went to school with me sometimes. And the professor would let me bring her to class. And he told me as long as she don't make me in there talking or anything. And she was good. So I used to give her like a coloring book, and she would sit right there while I would do my schoolwork. Sure did. A couple times I had to do that. My ass was smart in some ways. Some ways I was kind of a little slow, but like with dudes, I was kind of slow. But like with hustling, getting things done, I was always smart with that. Let's see what y'all talking about. You just woke up a little bit. Oh, okay. Okay. So we was painting freight train murals in Marietta one year. Oh, okay. You do okay, I'm about to look that up. This old white dude followed us and told police there's a bunch of Bin Laden people. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. They get paranoid when they see certain people. You know that. Yeah, crazy. Let's see. Maybe he thought you was. That's crazy. People always think I'm from the islands. They actually are correct. Okay, because my dad is from Barbados. All right. So when people be telling me I don't look like I'm straight up American, I am, but I do have those genes in me. You know what I'm saying? They be mistaking me for everybody, asking me if I'm from all types of places and stuff. And they do that with my other daughter too, and my other one. You know, like even when they was babies, people would stop me asking me, "Is my husband black?" Just weird ass questions. People are crazy, y'all, and because their hair was straight and all that, they don't realize that black people hair texture comes in all types. You know what I'm saying? They don't realize that. Over there in Africa, in certain countries in Africa, you got many black people that have straight hair. I don't know why everybody think every person in Africa is dark skinned, looking a hot ass mess. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't look like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's good to know people all throughout the world. Some Africans don't even look African. Some of them are light skinned. They're not even mixed, okay, or anything. I got a friend that's African. He has like very light brown eyes. He's straight up African though, and that's just on everything. Yep, and he's caramel complexion. So all of them are not like excessively dark and look rough and things like that. Some of those women over there are really pretty. Got really nice bodies. No, some do be having fake booties and things like that, but some don't. And some of the men are actually handsome, and all Africans are not thieves and scammers. You got scammers all over. I had a scammer all the way from France, and he was white, and I talked to him in person, and he was trying to have me send him CDs and stuff. I was like, this dude must think I'm stupid. I was like, this dummy must think I'm stupid and stuff. And I just played along with him and everything just to see what he was going to be saying and stuff, because it's kind of funny to me. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like laughable and stuff. But yeah, he was straight up white, just French. So you got scammers in all types of, in all race, all genders too, and ages. Yeah, all of us aren't. Black people are come in many different varieties. Okay, we're gonna put it like that. I do too. You got that right. Some got blonde hair, blue eyes, dark skin. You are 100% correct on that. Yeah, I know. Shit, you should see the ones out here in Cali. The thing about it though, I be thinking people out here are black. They don't even be black. Okay, probably so. Africans, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not gonna say all of them, but like when I had started meeting African people that actually live in Lagos, Nigeria, the Solo, Abuja, Banana Island. I can't remember the other states there. And live in Kumasi, Ghana, live in Liberia, places like that. When I started meeting these type of people, that's when I realized that what they teach us about some of these Africans and what you see on YouTube is not 100% true. Okay, like you hear ignorant people online talking about they're gonna need to swing from trees and stuff like that and living in huts and shit. Some of them have never lived in a teepee or hut or whatever you call it. Definitely have never been to the jungle or anything. Some of them don't even wear their traditional garb. They dress like we dress and use the same type of ebonics and slang. Okay, and some Africans do not consider themselves as the same blacks that we are. And some of them, you say certain things, because like when I met my one of my African friends, well, I'm gonna say Nigerian, um, they were shocked because they was telling me that every African American woman that they ever met was very loud and couldn't tell them nothing or anything else. And I was totally opposite of that. So they couldn't believe it and stuff. And I was laughing because I was wondering where they get that from. They just said from talking to African American women, and then plus what they seen on YouTube, on the news, and places like that. So just like y'all be talking about them, they be talking about American people too. Okay, and that's white and black, point blank. I forgot what they call white people over there. I can't remember the name. I think it started with an A. I can't remember. I have to ask my friend. That's the one that I do the soccer academy thing with. I sure do. So that's why I see everybody over there is not a dead going scammer. A lot of them are though, but some are not scammers. A lot of them are smart as heck though. I'm not gonna lie, those Nigerians be smart as heck. And that's another thing they were shocked. They were shocked at how smart I am, and that I was speaking correctly, and things like that, because they think all black women speak ghetto and be acting stupid and dumb. A lot of them think that and stuff. Because I had to get on him about a lot of stuff when I first met him and stuff. And his mom, I didn't get on her because you can't be, disrespectful to them at all. They're different. One thing that I do like about their family structure is that their family structure is more unified than ours. Okay. So I do like that about them and stuff. I have learned so much about that culture over this, like I've been over there. And I was going to actually visit until CV-19 came. and stuff. I have learned so much about them. That's why when I hear people talking online, I be laughing because they do not be correct. Just like even like when they be eating with their hands and stuff, it's a reason why they do all of that. Even though I still think it's nasty, but it's their culture and their religion and all this other stuff. Yeah, I know all about that stuff. Even the juju stuff that some of them do and stuff. And some like have more than one wife, but it is against the law in certain states. Certain countries in Africa. It's not legal. And like in Nigeria, they can't have GUNs either. A lot of people don't know that. I mean, of course, people get them illegally over there, but for the most part, you can't if you're a regular citizen and stuff. But it's a lot of stuff I have learned. I mean, you should see how they do their animals when they slaughter them to eat. I seen all of that. I seen all of that. I seen how the Muslims over there celebrate. I forgot the holiday they have. It's a bunch of them though, but the one in particular where they take the goat, some type of animal, and they slaughter that. I forgot what they called that. I can't remember. They just did it, Salah or something like that. And a lot of them over there are Muslims. Some are just basic Christians too, and some don't believe in God at all. But most people over there are Muslim or either Christian and stuff in different parts. And a lot of people don't know, like over in Nigeria, different tribes are different complexions. Like the Yoruba tribe, a lot of them are dark skinned, but the other one, the Jesus, I always say that wrong. They're mostly all like a lighter skin tone, like caramel complexion, light skin. So it's different tribes, different complexions, different languages, everything. Like one of my friends, he speaks Yoruba, and I only know a little of it. Like um, just, but I don't say it like when they say it, they say, like if you meet a nice looking Yoruba man, his accent is attractive. If I speak it, it just don't sound like anything. You know what I'm saying? It's never sounded like that. Even when I speak French, it don't sound sexy. Okay, because I don't have an accent or anything. But yeah, it's a trip. And just like my friend who live in Liberia, he's excessively light skinned, and they're Muslims too. And I haven't talked to him in a long time. I forgot. I can't pronounce his name. It's it's like Abraham, but it's not Abraham. And he when I met him, I couldn't believe he told me he was a virgin because over there they're so strict. His parents are strict Muslims, and he was forbidden to have sexual intercourse without being married. Did I know you do that shit? Yes, a lot of them that do that type of stuff. You got that right. You're doing all types of little stuff, especially over there in New York, Atlanta. They be all over. Okay, yeah, they can. Yeah, they can do that. I had this one friend who's from Ghana, and I know he was lying, um, but I had looked him up. See, it's hard to find out information about people in foreign countries unless you're that detective like I am. Okay, and I had to make sure I didn't break my nail. And he lives in the UK. Okay, and it would because like in UK it's hard to get information on people because they have all that blocked. But me being the detective that I am, I still got information, okay? And I found out that this dude was doing some type of illegal money scam in his country in Ghana. And clearly they must have been looking for him because what he did, he got out of Ghana and went to Europe first. And then he went to London. Now ask me how I found all of that out. And I asked him about it, but he lied. Like they all do. Men period will lie when they be doing illegal shit, even though you got evidence to show that they did it and stuff. And till this day, he was still deny that he did any of these things. And I know it's him. Everything matches him. And he was shocked how I found out so much stuff. And that's why he called. You know what he called me? He calls me detective. That's what he calls me because of all the shit that I found out. But he won't never admit to any damn thing. Okay? He don't admit to shit, but I know it's him because everything matches up. I mean, I found out his real name is the only thing I'm not sure about is his age because it had different things up there, but his real name, when he left, that they was looking for him over there in Ghana, and he went to Europe first or Paris or wherever, and then he went to London. I don't even think he's in London I think he's over there illegally. I'm not sure, you know, because I looked up this information a long time ago and I don't remember everything that I found, but it was just a whole bunch of stuff. Because, anytime I meet somebody, I always check them out. I'm going to be perfectly honest. Even friends, especially, foreign people and stuff. And man, I found out so much. I remember this dude told me he didn't have no siblings. I found out that he had three brothers and no sisters, but 3 or 4 brothers. I found his mom, his dad, every damn thing. When I tell you I found out everything, y'all think a particular blogger on this YouTube is a good tracker. No, ain't nobody better than Shay's Tube on YouTube. My ass can find out shit you could never ever even imagine, okay? And that's on everything, especially when I did it then, because this is like back in 2015, 16, 17, 18. Okay. And I was looking up all that shit. I can't believe how much time. Y'all know what? I even went through the computer system, right? Computers, when you go and you try to find out information about people on the computer, right, like through Facebook and all that, it speaks computer language. But what people don't realize is that in that computer language is regular English in there. Okay. And you can put everything together to see what people are saying. You can see their conversations. I don't know why some people are so stupid. You can see their conversations and everything. And to this day, you can still do that. And you can see all that stuff. Even messages. People be thinking that they taking messages off of YouTube and off of Facebook and all that stuff. That's why I be laughing at stuff sometimes. You can get all those messages back up. That's why I'll be putting shit up on computers and stuff because it's easy to get that shit. Let me tell you something. They got shit out here like if you want to find information on your man or your woman, even if they don't even live in the same state, do you know you can tell people to go and put stuff on their phones and track every message that they do in every damn thing? Do you know people can do that without even being there where you're at? And just imagine what you can do if you're in the same place where the person is in. This is why I don't know why people be cheating and stuff. It is so easy to do stuff to check and see what people are doing, man. But the thing about it is that though, if you have to do all of these things, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you may have to do it initially, but once you find out a person is a cheater or whatever the case is, or a crook or whatever, I don't understand why people stay with these type of people, you know? But this guy would still swear up to this day that this is not him. And I know this person is him. I mean, he is a damn crook for real because I can't remember exactly what he was doing with the money. I think he was doing like embezzlement or something like that, embezzlement. And I think he also had like fake money too and stuff. And he was doing something with that currency and stuff. But if you look at him, you wouldn't even think he was doing all that. He does not even look African. Some Africans don't even look African either. They look like non-Africans and stuff. They look like regular African Americans. When he put his hat on, he looked like a straight up African American and stuff. And then I also think he'd be scamming, like not scamming women like that, but he's like a player. I think he does that too. You know what I'm saying? I think he does a lot of stuff. He probably still does it, you know. But I know one damn thing. I found out there was a lot of stuff about him. I couldn't believe it. It took a long time, though. I'm not gonna lie. It takes hours. I mean, days. I mean, I used to stay up. A couple of times, I stayed up the whole night researching this dude. Because it was so hard trying to find out information about him. And my ass is a slickster, too. Because I had friends. I have friends. One thing about me, I have friends in places, too. Okay, like in London. I have friends over there in London, okay? And so my friends will do stuff for me as well, find out information. Like I even got friends over there in Jamaica, all right? So I haven't talked to my friend in Jamaica for a long time. I got 2 friends over there in Jamaica. I haven't talked to neither one of them in a long time, but we still correspond from time to time over Facebook and WhatsApp and stuff. But you'd be shocked what people would do for you, what they would find out for you for free, especially women, okay? And that's just on everything. So I don't know. That's why I be telling dudes when they meet me, don't be trying to be slick. Just tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. If you're a criminal or a past criminal, tell me the truth. If you like to cheat, just say the truth. Damn, what the hell can I do about it? Either I'm gonna talk to you or I won't be talking to you. What's the point of lying? You grown, I'm grown. If we're together, you feel like you want to find another woman, then let me know because I can move on. Because you're not gonna have me and her too. So, but I'll move on. It's just simple for me. So, because time is too short, I don't got time to be playing around with these weird ass people. You know what I'm saying? There's other men out here that don't cheat and don't be doing all this weird shit and stuff. But I can't believe it because like now, I mean, I'll still devote time to researching people, but not like I did back then. You know what I'm saying? It's easier now though. It's especially with people in America. That shit is so easy to find out about people in America. I don't even understand why women or men don't know about the person that they're talking to. That's crazy. And I don't understand why people don't check out people when they meet them if they're going to be talking to them. How can you talk to strangers and invite them in your house around your kids and you don't know anything about them? This is not the 50s or the 40s or the 30s. You got all types of weirdos out here posing. When I moved to Atlanta, y'all, I met a dude, fine as hell, okay? Worked at the hospital, seemed like he was a good dude and everything. Turned out this dude was married, okay? And if I wasn't um, checking him out, I would have known he was married, all right? Then the big killer is that this dude ended up being a serial rapist. So this is why you need to check out people, because just because somebody look good, got a nice career, he speaks well or she speaks well, seems like they're understanding all that, it doesn't mean that they're like that. You know what I'm saying? This dude was raping women by luring them to his car and then he would pretend like he offering them a job or something, I can't remember, and then he would pull out his GUN and then force them to have what with him. And then once he got through, he would drop them off and then threaten them and tell them they better not tell anybody that he was going to, come back and do something to them. This is the same dude who tried to, um, do that to me, but me being the woman that I am, I just would not let that happen. All right, point blank. And when he tried to do that, I ended our friendship. You know what I'm saying? Because once I found out that he was married, I told him we can only be friends. And when I say we can only be friends, that's what I mean. All right. And he used to do music and I did music. And he had a recording studio in his home and stuff. And so all the times I went there, he never tried anything before. And so I'm like, okay, he's cool. We can hang out. We can do music, keep it friendship and everything. He's the one who showed me around ATL and everything when I first got there and stuff. And then that one day I went over his place. That's what I'm saying. They'll trick you too. You can go over their house 50,000 times and they don't do anything. And then all of a sudden they try to do something. And that's exactly what he did. But he almost got himself effed up. I'm not going to lie, y'all. And he better be glad that somebody was speaking to him because he shows just didn't do it. He stopped and he didn't take out his GUN or anything. And I told him if he touched me, I guarantee you, I'm gonna call the police, but I guarantee I'm gonna get your ass. That's exactly what I told him. And I think he dropped me back off home, and I didn't talk to him ever again after that. I really did. And he, you know what? He's blessed that I did not tell the police. I can still call the police right now and tell them, and he would get right back arrested. And that was a long time ago. And I can still call and tell them what he tried to do and stuff. And he would be in trouble and stuff. But I terminated our friendship. And that's when I saw him on the news at the hospital where they arrested him at. And I was like, is that Ricky? I'll say his name. His name is Ricky. And they arrested him at the hospital, his job and stuff. And before they arrested him, though, he had wrote me a letter. He was apologizing in the letter for trying to do that, right? RAPE, right? And I kept the letter and stuff. And I wasn't never going to call him back, but he got arrested, before I could even do anything anyway and stuff. And I just decided not to tell the police on his stupid ass. But he better be glad I didn't, because he would have got even a longer sentence. I think he was incarcerated on them charges that he did for 10 or either 20 years. I can't remember, because I looked him up like 2 years ago and I saw his prison picture, his mugshot, and they said that he was released. And I think he just got out of the prison and stuff for that and stuff. I think he did 20 years, I believe, because I think he did this. This happened back in 1993 or somewhere around that time. I can't remember. It happened around that time and stuff. And him and I was just friends because he showed me Atlanta and stuff. I think this was like in 92. and him and I stayed friends for a while. And I think sometime late '92 or '93 is when he got arrested and stuff. But he had lost his little common sense for a minute when he tried to do that and stuff. I don't know what the hell he was thinking, but he did send me a letter and apologize and all that before he even got arrested and stuff. And I had his picture and I put the letter, his picture inside of a bottle so I can just remember what he looked like. But I remember what he looked like anyway because you can pull him up online. And saw him on the damn news and I was like, so he is a rapist. That's why he was trying to do that to me. And I started to call the police and let them know that he tried to, but I changed my mind and I didn't and stuff. And he got 10 or either 20 years for what he did to all the women and stuff. But that was a damn trip, y'all. I'm not ever going to forget that. So that's why you got to check out people and watch people when you meet them. Okay? Point blank. Because you never know who you may be hooking up with. All right? Point blank. Now, let me tell you about Will Smith. As far as Michael, not Michael, what's the dude's name? Jonathan Majors. Okay. As far as him, if I get any updates on him, like if he does an appeal or anything like that, I will let you guys know. I need to look at that video because I didn't see it. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Let me see if it's on TikTok because I don't like to pull up nothing on YouTube. Let's see TikTok. This is why I don't like doing videos at night because I be on these videos too long. Jonathan Major. Let me see. Jonathan Major. Jonathan. Let me see. Majors. Video of assaulting girlfriend. But like I said, a video only tells part of the story, so I don't know. Let's see. Okay. So I don't know, y'all. I can't see the video. It's probably on YouTube though. But if she's lying or whatever case is, I don't know. I'm pretty sure, she'll get her karma if she is lying or if she's provoking him or whatever the case is. I'm gonna still say it again though. When you know that these women are crazy like this, you definitely need to get away from them. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still say that. That's crazy. So a lot of people said though in that video it doesn't show that. So I don't know what other evidence they had to, convict him of this. But clearly they must have had something. So they're gonna Megan Good. She's with him in the courtroom. She's with him in this courtroom right here. Let me show y'all real quick. No, sir. Good luck. No, sir. So the thing about it is that let's just hope he wasn't abusing her or whatever the case is or in things, because if he was, eventually it'll show up with Megan, but sometimes people do be abusive to other women and don't be with others. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people do provoke people as well. And like I said, we don't know exactly everything that transpired in a relationship. Videos only show one part. I'm still going to stress this again that a lot of people said that they didn't see any abuse in the video. But again, he had a choice. You know what I'm saying? He had a choice. I wouldn't be staying with somebody like that. Some people said, Megan, you can't be serious dating this dude. Let's see. They keep on saying, bro is trying way too hard. Somebody else said it's too much proof that he is innocent for y'all to be acting like this in these comments. Let's see what people are saying. Let's see. Like I said, I don't know. Again, I'm going to say this again. This is the last time I'm saying it. I wasn't there. Videos only show certain parts. I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? I can't really say. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I can say if she was being doing things to him or provoking him, he should have got out of that relationship. And that's just on everything. And if he is innocent, he needs to file an appeal, point blank. So he carrying a Bible here, huh? Doing too much. Okay, so certain things make people look guilty. I don't know why they do it, trying to make themselves look all innocent because they carry a Bible, or doing other weird stuff. It just makes, in my opinion, it just makes you look more guilty. You know, a lot of people are saying that too. They are trying way too hard. Um, can't take this nigga seriously. I want to throw that damn cup. Um, let's see. They just said all types of weird stuff. Somebody said, "I'm telling you, give that woman 100,000 and get on, cause all she want is be at a 5-star restaurant. Jonathan has movies to make." Somebody else said she better be getting at least 1 million. Like this is so embarrassing. I guess I don't know who they talk about. Millie, I don't know. I guess the woman. They talk about his barber should be sent to prison for the haircut. Is this a trial or a fashion show? People are asking, is him and Megan good dating? They are dating. They say they both are trifling. Okay. And then somebody said, wonder if homegirl who accused him will suffer any consequences if he's acquitted of the assault charges. Okay, somebody else said, I'm all for black love, but I called it the day after the allegations that he was going to pop out with a black woman. I'm just tired of black men. Somebody else said, LOL, now I am a holy man. Gotta love these actors. A lot of people call this PR stunts and stuff like that. So, like I said, we don't know for sure what transpired beyond those videos. Anything could be possible. All I'm gonna say, if she's lying, she eventually get hers. If he's lying, he's gonna get his. And I just hope they solve all this stuff and move on with their lives, point blank. And hopefully, if he's innocent or if he was encouraged to do the things he did or provoked in any way, I just hope it works out better for, good for all of the people that's involved. That's all I can say about this, because domestic violence situations are hard to even talk about for real, because you never know what people are doing behind closed doors, and that's on everything. All right, let me go over this next story, then I'm getting ready to get out of here, y'all, because it's getting later and later. All right, so as far as Will Smith, I'm gonna do this real quick with Will, because we've been talking about everything. With Will Smith, his former assistant is basically saying that, hold on, let's see, hold on, let me see what they were saying. I read something else on here earlier. Wait a minute, hold on. So his assistant said online or whatever, if you don't sue me in 2 weeks, I'm dropping evidence. So this was done 3 days ago. So I guess he's giving Will an ultimatum to either sue him in 2 weeks or he's dropping evidence. All right. So he claims he has evidence of Will and Dwayne Martin engaged in, what, allegedly. Okay. He also, Brother Bilal also accused Jada Pinkett Smith of bluffing and being a drug addict. And he threatened to release evidence if she does not sue him within 2 weeks. And this is the same dude who said that he saw Will Smith and Dwayne Martin together. So I guess in 2 weeks, if they don't sue him, he's going to drop information that proves that allegedly that Will Smith and Dwayne Martin were, what involved, and that Jada was a drug addict. So we're gonna see, And Jada Smith expressed her intentions to take legal actions against this dude for his false claims. Okay. So we're gonna be waiting to see if he's gonna unleash this evidence of an alleged Dwayne Martin affair and then of Jada being addicted to drugs. We're gonna see. So this was a couple of days ago, so I'm thinking they got about another week to go, maybe a week and a half. I don't know, but we are going to be waiting to see if this actually happens. All right. And I don't know if he did it or not. I don't know. I like Will Smith though. I met him in person, so I don't know though. Know what these people be doing. Okay, and then Fantasia claimed she was racially profiled and kicked out of a North Carolina lake house rented for her son's birthday. All right, so y'all know who Fantasia is. The girl I did the lip syncing thing to When I See You on my shorts. Okay, the lady, not girl. So anyway, let's see. Yeah, that's what she's alleging. She said on Sunday, December the 17th, the 39-year-old singer called out her Airbnb host in the company in totality after the alleged racial incident during her son's birthday celebration. She took to her X account and she wrote, "My stomach is so uneasy this morning as I'm riding back to my home in the cold and rain. I don't say much when people do me wrong, but I can't stay quiet on how my family and I were just treated from a host with Airbnb. Airbnb help trying to kick my kids and I out at 12 midnight." All right. She continued to say the host accused us of having a party with loud noises outdoors because they saw balloons being dropped off in a game truck with no generator in the early part of the day. The amount of guests we reserved for are the amount of guests who stayed the night. They never said we weren't allowed to have any company over. She also added, "It's evident from the sayings on the wall to the outdoor fire pit jacuzzi in a real equipped game room in the garage poker table that people host parties, indoor gatherings here on the lake, often as they wear weights with balloons, ribbons left in the garage from a previous party at the house. It's evident to me this was a racial profiling, and the treatment we received was due to the color of our skin. I wanted my son to enjoy his friends, 10 and 12-year-old, and make him feel special as I have been traveling for the last 35 plus days promoting a movie I starred in. This time I dare not stay quiet." Okay, responding to the singer's post, a representative on the Airbnb help page on X wrote, "Hi, Fantasia. Airbnb does not condone discrimination in any way. You can view our non-discrimination policy here, airdues/601 blase blase. Please send us a DM with the email address connected to your booking so our team can follow up. Thank you." Okay, so anyway, Fantasia went live and spoke about the incident and revealed that her son's birthday was on December the 13th. And after asking him what he wanted to do for his big day, he opted for a family and friends getaway at a house on the lake. So let's see. So she just went on to talk about this area and all that stuff. And then she said, while she had the party and event companies arrived at the house to set up the decorations, the neighbors appeared to have gotten upset with Fantasia's family for making noises. Fantasia said the noise level wasn't outrageous and that the children were all in bed. The children were all in bed by 9 o'clock. However, Fantasia and her family received a phone call from the Airbnb host claiming they received calls about their noise level that there was a party bus at the home and that there was footage taken providing all of this. Fantasia said she asked for the videos and other evidence to be sent because the complaints were not valid. And Fantasia said she felt like it was a black thing. I came home to North Carolina, out to the lake, and all of the houses. This house sits in the middle, and there's like 3 houses behind it where they can just look at us. It feels like a colored thing. I'm being honest. She said she also explained that she and her family could have stayed at their own home rather than be racially profiled and kicked out. She said they made us get up at 6 in the morning and told us to get out, to get all of these kids up and get out. They told us to get out last night. My stomach literally hurts. That's sad. Yep. We're gonna see how this would turn out, and I'll let you guys know about this. So that's crazy. I'm not gonna read these comments because some of these people be racist for real, and always got excuses when you can clearly see evidence of people probably being racist. Okay, so like I said, I'll let you guys know any updates regarding Fantasia and what she claims. Okay. All right. So anyway, guys, I think that's going to be it for this live tonight. We've been on here a long time, 2 hours and 2 minutes. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Like I said before, I'll let you guys know any updates on the little boy who was shot in Unalived during road rage. And I'll give you any updates about Will Smith and Jada if I get them in. Who else? In on the actor as well as Fantasia. And as far as Puffy, the only thing that I wanted to tell you guys about him is that he did lose his TV show. All right, he lost that TV show. They canceled that. Let me tell you guys the name of it if I can find it real quick. And we are going to get out of here. Puffy. Where is he at? Shit. Let's see. I don't even know what I did with the daggone story about Puffy. Let's see. Puffy. Let's see. Anyway, he did lose the show that he had coming out. Let me look that up real quick because I can't find it on my phone. Let's see, Puff Daddy. Let me just say P. Diddy. Let me use P. Diddy. Show was canceled. I didn't hear anybody talking about this online either. Let me see what show. Yeah, his reality show. That's what it is. That show has been canceled, obviously because of the sexual assault allegations. Okay. So that future project that was in the works starring the rapper and producer is now canceled. All right. So there you go. That's the latest thing that has happened to him, stemming from all of those alleged sexual misconduct and all other stuff they're accusing him of. All right. So as far as all these other rumors online, I looked up some of them. It's just what it is, rumors. I don't know if these things are true. All right. So that's why I did not report them. But this right here, he did lose his show. So we're going to see what else is in store for him. And like I said, in January, it may be a lot more things that's going to happen, but I will let you guys know in regards to that. All right. Other than that, guys, they do have a recall. Just go to Google and type in chicken recall because they definitely have a recall on chicken, just to let you guys know that. Let's see here real quick. They said they found plastic found inside the products. Okay, and I can believe that because I think it was last year, I found plastic inside of Tyson's chicken. And I actually put a picture up on my page, but I took it down. Okay, and they should have did one then. Let's see. This is TGI Fridays branded boneless chicken bites. And they said they did this because of concerns that they may be contaminated with extraneous material. Okay, so check that out on Google just type in TGI Fridays branded boneless chicken recall, and that will show you all of the products. Affected products. I'm sorry. Also, they have a recall on some other Thanksgiving meals, so check that out. And then on, trying to think. Let's see what else. Check that real quick because I got to get out of here. Let's see. Um, let's hold on, y'all, for 1 second. I got to find it. They have a lot of recalls, y'all. Y'all just really need to check out the list by typing in on Google FDA recent recall, and it would go. It would tell you all the foods and drinks and everything that have been recalled. But you know now that TGI what is it, branded boneless chicken, that has a recall because it could possibly have plastic pieces or something in it. So be careful with all that stuff and just check out everything. All right. And don't forget, if you want to donate to that little boy's GoFundMe, just go and do it at, I forgot his name already, but I had it up there first. Let me see. Let me go back to where I posted his name. I'm going to put that back up there real quick so y'all can see that. So just type this into Google. Gore Adam, what did I say his name? Adam Hand. I think that's how you pronounce it. Just type that into Google and just say add GoFundMe to it, and his GoFundMe should pop up, and you guys can make a donation if you like. All right. Other than that, guys, we are getting ready to get out of here. Let me go ahead and do a roll call. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you in the bushes. Thank you in the replay section. You know, when you guys watch this in the replay, thank you so much. I want to say thank you to J4. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know you sleep now, but thank you so much, hon, for tuning in. J4 with his handsome self. He's a cutie pie, y'all. Carl is here. We don't know what Carl looks like because he has a dog up there as his profile picture. But thank you so much for tuning in. I know you sleep. I can always tell when you sleep because you don't be saying anything. Kiwi, thank you for tuning in as well. I know you sleep too, girl, but thank you for stopping by, talking to me in this chat. And I will be taking all of those little warning things down so y'all can put as many emojis and stuff y'all want to. And the real DJ Fruit Loops, I'm sure you going to bed too, but thank you so much for tuning in, talking to, and showing support like always. Are You Red? Thank you so much for coming by, showing support too. I appreciate you. And thanks for watching all my other videos as well. All right. Nate the Great Podcast. Thank you so much for coming by, showing support. Nate, baby, you probably sleep, right? And let's see who else. Everybody was just talking. Let's see who else. I think that's it, y'all. Thank you to everybody. Y'all check out all these people. You know, Nate the Great, the real DJ Fruit Loops. Check all these people out. Are You Red? Check out all these people. Who else? Kiwi. Check these people out, y'all. Show them some love and support. All right. Okay, J4 don't have one, I don't think, and Carl is here, does not have one. All right. But y'all can still, you know, check out their profile pictures or whatever and just, you know, subscribe anyway in case they do get some content. All right. Other than that, guys, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. Also, if you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe because I'll be having some good content. Okay. Hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. And if you want to show support to this channel, besides doing all of that, go watch my other videos, go watch my shorts, and you can also do a cash out at $ShadesTube, wherever that is. Okay, and all cash apps are used to better this channel. Other than that, guys, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Okay, not tomorrow. The day is Tuesday. Okay, so I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Y'all have a blessed Tuesday. Okay, do something fun, happy and blessed holiday season as well. Merry Christmas to everybody as well. Okay, and happy born day to all of my December babies. Okay, I'm wishing you a long life and prosperity and have a happy, fun birthday. All right, let me see if anybody said, oh, you don't have one? Okay, well, if you do get one, we still can subscribe anyway, just in case you do get the content and everything. And thank you for staying up watching this. All right, and thanks for watching all my other videos because I've been seeing you watching my hauls and things like that, either my shorts or something and stuff. But thanks so much. I appreciate you and everybody else. And y'all, in January, I can't even talk like because I'm getting sleepy, but in January, we're gonna be doing some fun things on my page, y'all. I'm gonna start my game thing over again. I'm gonna give out obviously a cash app to a winner. We're gonna be doing a lot of fun stuff next year, y'all. Just wait. We're gonna be doing some fun stuff, especially when I move into my house. We're going to be doing some fun stuff, and I can't wait. And I'm even going to try to get, when I get monetized, I'm going to try to get some guests on my show. All right? I'm going to try to. All right? I'm really young. I'm good with talking to people, okay? So I'm going to try to do that because I want to clear up some of these rumors too. I wish I can get that one person in, but I know good and damn well I'm not going to be able to get him in. I just wish I knew some people, boy, because I would, that one guest, boy, I would get so many subscribers and views. That would be off the chain. I live out here in Cali. I'm about to start meeting people for real, and networking. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all, have a good night, and I'll see you in my next video. This is Shay's Tube. All right, guys. Peace out. Let me put this up. Let me change all this stuff first, y'all. I got to take all this stuff down. No. I'm sleepy, y'all. I got to go take a shower and everything. Good night, y'all. Y'all don't forget, Wednesday. I'm going to try to come on Wednesday early so y'all can come in, and then I may do another live at night for the people who like to stay up at night. All right? All right. I'm going shopping tomorrow, and I'm going to see some more Christmas decor. I may do a video and let y'all see that too. Okay? All right. Good night, y'all. Peace out.